Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be doing some arena fights. But right now I'm just going to link this to the Alliance team who wanted to be advised when it's up and running. So just give me a sec. History. Alright, my videos. Go live. Deny. Alright, forget that. Where is it? Alright. My channel. That's what it was. Videos. Oh, was it the first one? Yes, there it is. Share. Copy link. Pardon me. Okay, streaming arena now. Streaming arena. Fights now, and maybe some AQ / AW move / fights as they occur with energy. Paste the link. Okay. Chat live. Chat and answer questions. Paste. Done. All right, let's get to it. I hope I don't get a call because someone from work just called me about 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes as I was setting up the stream. Okay, I've made some changes on my end. I've changed some audio settings, which from my own personal testing, think work better. Anyway, so the plan is to do each and every one of these arenas to meet the minimum rank rewards of 1 million points for that one, so that I can get the minimum rewards for the minimum effort, or the maximum rewards for minimum effort, and of course, no, it was just a LinkedIn message. Anyway, okay. Getting LinkedIn notifications. Alright, so also there is currently a combat event going on. Let's have a quick look. Science combat, so I'll do 2-star science. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can get 5 combats with these. I found that you need 7 or 8. Oh man. 7 or 8. Usually 7 combats of successful, all three arena kills on pretty much using max rank for each of the, so 2-star max, 3-star max, 4-star max, to get the minimum requirements. You just use those on each of the 4 for a total of 21 arena combats, so 7 each. and you will have gotten the minimum participation of ranked rewards. Good, got a stun in. Stun in this one as well, we do, which means we've got a done. Okay. So move you out of the way. And that one's done. Stop. There we go. Okay, Colossus. Oh no, he's not got no SP3. So yes, so I've got no sound myself to listen to. I've only got the display, so yeah. I mean, that's what's going to happen tomorrow when I do my Abyss run. So stick around tomorrow for my Abyss run at 11 a.m. My time, which will be, are we plus 11 at the moment? It will probably be 0 UTC or GMT. Alright. Okay, let's just grab all those. A bit more higher points. Oh! Yep, that'll do it. Pardon me. That was nice, a glancing on off a heavy. There we go. So anyway, welcome to my arena grind. Don't know if anybody will watch me, because this is not an arena attempt to get a specific class of hero. It is just basically grinding each of the events to get the minimum reward, extra reward above usually 2 or 3 milestones. Because basically, if you get to the 3rd milestone on each of the arenas, I think it's the 3rd milestone, you meet the participation requirements, which also increases. I mean, I know for the 5-star featured arena, it's the top 800, I think. I'm not sure. There's a fixed number available of the hero. Okay? That's it. It's not a percentage. It's a fixed number. All the other rewards after that are a percentage of the people who participated to the minimum reward. But what does that mean? It means that if you've got, say, 10,000 people who played, top 800 get cut off, then the 1% to 10%, 10% to 30%, 30% to 60%, and 60% to 100% have different tiers. And depending on how many points everybody puts in, is which bracket they fit into. But if you have more people in the lower tier, so you've got 20,000, but 10,000 in the lower tier, that changes the mark of where those breaks occur, because it's everybody in the middle. So it actually pulls those numbers down, so it makes it lower cutoff for each one of those percentile marks. Okay. Anyway, by participating and hitting the hitting the minimum milestones, I help everybody else who is pushing for higher rewards and make it lower. So and done. So yes, I was getting alerts on my phone for people who were commenting against me on my LinkedIn account because I'm coming up to my anniversary at my current job. So they were saying, "Oh, congratulations for working there for X number of years." So both in company people, so people in the same company. Oof. Laggy connection. Welcome to whoever's joined. Hello, welcome back. I am doing my arena participation to get the minimum rewards for the minimal effort. So I'm doing the third milestone, which qualifies me for participating in the minimum rewards for each of the things, which for each of the arenas, which usually is 7 or 8 fights in each arena, will get you the participation using good heroes. And because there's also a science combat event, not a science arena event, I'm only using science champs to help with that combat. Anyway, how are you? How can I help? You have any questions? Who is best, Ghost or Corvus? Okay, Ghost. Corvus is a ramp-up champ. It means that you have to have fought specific heroes in a specific order to have the best effect. So if you are on, say, an uncollected path, and you are not fighting any of the heroes you need to fight, which is a tech, a mutant, and an Avenger... And a tech and an Avenger can count as both at the same time, so fighting Iron Man counts as both. If you fight those, you have basically got your max requirement to boost up his power and take on the end boss. But if any of the paths you take do not have any of those, and a few of them don't, right, they'll specifically go away to say this is not a Corvus path. Corvus does not ramp up. However, Ghost ramps up no matter what. It doesn't depend on the opponent that you're fighting. You can hit the SP2 because you can do a whole lot of buffing yourself because the buffs are triggered by Ghost herself. So Ghost has you have to know how to play the mechanic. Corvus is basically you have to get the kill in the first 20 hits. Ghost is you need to know how to use the mechanics. It's as simple as that. Do I have any other? No, I don't. So, I had Corvus as a 6-star. I picked him up, last year, end of last year. And I literally had him, and I was one uncollected event away from my second tier 5 basic Catalyst, and I got Corvus, and I was going to take a 5-star up using 2 tier 5 basics that I was just about to get. And I said, oh my god, Corvus is so good, I'm going to hold off ranking up that tier 5, rank 5 in 5-star. Held on for another couple of months until I got a 3rd tier 5 basic and ranked up my Corvus to rank 2. He's now my primary attacker in AQ, map 5. And the reason for that is because the path that I'm assigned, one of the first fights I have to fight is a mutant, which means I get my mutant charge. And his power just goes through the roof after killing a mutant. Then the path that I'm assigned in the second tier is the bleed path. And since Corvus is immune to bleed, as long as he has his glaive charges, it's not a problem for me. And usually there's an Avenger or a tech along the way, so I get that charge up as well. So it's a win-win. But I do have Ghost as a 5-star. And Ghost also really has a need of her synergy with Ant-Man and Wasp at the same time. You've got those in a 3 group. Ghost, if you know how to play her, and there's a number of videos on how to, Ghost is better. And you left. I was prattling on, I'm sorry. Oh well. Sorry for that. Excellent collection still. Green. Okay, how are we going? So, 2 more fights. Let's put help on all these. Okay, let's take off the filter. Taskmaster, and let's grab in Voodoo. Okay, there you go. Oh, not down there. So thank you for joining for even just the 2 questions. Okay, yep, good. Go down. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, I hope my fine sounds are fine. There we go. Makes you wonder if Dr. Voodoo might be good for any of the Abyss runs where you've got to take out a Cosmic. Okay. One more fight in the 2-star and I will have gotten my... Okie dokie. Done. Done. Done and done. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Here we go. It's not. Of course, the arc overload. Dum da dum da dum da dum. Okay, that gets me the participation rewards. 7 wins. Done. And that means I now get that, which is 75 3 stars and a quarter of a PHC. Bingo. 3 stars. Oh, before I go anywhere, let's see how the okay, still going. Okay, sort. Class, 3 stars. So let's grab with Wasp here. We do have Wasp. And let's grab Ghost. Alright, welcome back. And yes, Ghost is probably the better hero overall compared to Corvus. Hope that answers your question. Or not. Okie dokie. Yeah, so anyway, I've made some changes to my OBS setup. I downloaded the VAC driver, the free version, virtual audio cable, and it appears to be very well. If I needed to set up further or future VACs, which I might, I'll buy the VAC A and B, which are the additional ones above the free version, and get those, because a good product that you're going to use is worth the price. It's like about $20 or something like that. I'm more than happy to pay $20 to provide support for licensed products. Okay, let's put Hulk. So yeah, virtual audio cable, really good, works nicely with OBS, easy to install, configures perfectly well with Air Server to create a virtual connector. Okay, yep, virtual connector to OBS, so that it doesn't go through the onboard audio and it doesn't cause a feedback with my speakers and my microphone. So I'm really happy with the product so far. Now if I get bled by blade, or even not, it takes poison damage. See, a bomb is really underestimated as a hero. what I have to do in prep for my work tomorrow is get a glass or a bowl set up so I can use that as a counter for how many revives I use for each fight. And update I'm pretty sure OBS has a function to have scrolling text, and you can edit the text on the fly. So what I plan to do tomorrow during my fight for Abyss is after each fight, after each completed victory of, Thing or Hyperion, Venom the Dark Venom, Howard the Duck, and so on. Yep. I plan to update that to say it took this and this and this, and just have it scrolling across the bottom. Because I figure as a transparent text that's scrolling across the bottom below the buttons for the power bars, it would be the ideal location. Okay. Cool. Got him down. So, yep. Okay, so up to 20k. Okie dokie. Spider-Man. Okay, do we get any Spider-Gwen? Oh, there we go. Perfect. You take the bonuses where you can get them. Synergy bonuses. Okay, yes, that's good. Done. So yeah, my fights tomorrow, I think, are going to be fun. I think the one that I'm really most concerned about is potentially the Cyclops fight. We've got to alternate between parrying the SP and dodging the SP. That's right, when Katie Candy was doing her fight, her Abyss run 2 days ago, I woke up because it was during the middle of the night for me when she started. I was in bed in sleep. I woke up and she was doing about to start finishing off the one before Cyclops, and about to start doing the Cyclops fight. And that was the whole... Okay, nope. Nope. Any science champs? Any Science champs, no. And yeah, there's a whole thing about how to fight her. Go for that one. And it actually made sense from the commentators she had. Yep, good. For example, when the unique buff under Cyclops' name, basically, when he's ready for an SP, be it SP1 or SP2, he'll have a unique symbol that's just for this fight, buff, status effect, under his name. And depending on the colour of that symbol is what you want to do. So if it's yellow, you want a dex. If it's green, you want to parry. Alright, so if you parry, and the way to remember it was, was when you parry, and it says parry, the parry is coloured in green. When you evade, or when you dexterity, you dexterity, and it is yellow. See? Dexterity. So, yeah. Hello, welcome back. Unless, of course, it's no one actually joining. Here we go. Come on. Throw your SP. There we go. So, how is everybody going? And the answer is ghost. There we go. Ah, it doesn't give me any power. There we go, it's annoying. Okay. So I'm now, what? Just on 30k away. Which is 2 fights. Okay, let's filter on those. Chuck these and just use the top 6 science champs. Which should get me the 15 I need for each. Oh, look at that. I have a good choice. That's nice. Okie dokie. Good enough. Guten Tag. Okay. It's actually fairly easy to get to Nova Flame. Hello, how you going, Mark? Hey, you come to watch the arena or come to chat? Or both? Or just dropping by? My abyss run is tomorrow. This is actually, I'd say this is prep work, but it's, well, it's sort of prep work. It's prep work in the sense that I don't want to have to run arenas tomorrow. Oh, Will, okay. Are you getting ready to do your labyrinth run, are you? Sometime soon? Oh, okay. I hope it's not for something bad. But usually if you're in hospital, it is bad. I've been in hospital myself 3 times since I was an adult. Twice when I was a teenager. but 3 times, and each time it was bad. I survived. It wasn't cancer. It wasn't that bad, but it was annoying. So, A, don't tell me what it is because it's probably, I won't say embarrassing, but personal. B, hope you get well. Couple of weeks in hospital? Ouch. Oh, that's not good. That is never good if you've got more than a couple of days. Are you in Australia or in another country? And I hope it's not the C-19 issue. I'm guessing he's also using the hotel Wi-Fi. Hopefully using the hotel Wi-Fi. Oh, surgery. Yeah, I've had that. I've had... I'm in Australia. And I know people in the US poo-poo national health systems. Free public health systems. In the US, it's you got to pay for what you want. And everybody says, public health system is just a drain on the taxpayer's purse. I'll tell you this. I had my appendix out because it was about to blow, and it cost me a total of $42 Australian. From checking in Sunday night to surgery, post-recovery surgery, X-rays, ultrasound, all of that. Good. $42. And that's not insurance. That's on the public health system. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Ongoing chronic conditions. My father had cancer. He's over it now, but it was good. 18 months of chemo, surgery, more chemo. He's out of it now, and he's out of it for 5 years, so he's at the 5-year mark. So, but he's still got to go back for the checkups every 6 months or every year. So yes, hope you get better. Arenas. Okay, as you can see, I've got the minimum qualification for the 2-star, which is 30,000 to 3-star. Now, the minimum qualification for the 4-star is 150,000. That's what I'm after. But as I was saying, I had appendicitis. I didn't know I had appendicitis. I actually, this is a funny story. Good, I'll sort the other way. I was actually raiding, I was playing an online MMORPG. It was Rift, and I was raiding with my teammates, my guild in Rift. It's guild, it's not alliances. And it was a Sunday night, and we just finished a raid on one of our bosses. We're trying for a milestone of actually be the first, not the first to take it down, but the first time we take it down. We weren't a first. We'd had the other mini bosses up to it, not a problem. Got the rewards, divvied them up to the alliance group, and we finished about 11, and I had been problems eating food all day. Oh, okay, good for you. And I basically eat some food, and 2 hours later, give or take 2 minutes, it's basically on the clock, I would throw up. Juice, liquids I could keep down, but food I couldn't. And my stomach was starting to hurt. And so I was living in a shared household with some other guys at the time. And asked them to drive me into emergency hospital at midnight, Sunday night, and so on. So he drove me in. Ambulance would have cost me something like $1,500 because ambulance is not free unless you're an ambulance member. I'm an ambulance man, but it was easy just to get someone to drive me and stay with me. And basically, I showed up at midnight into emergency. Got checked in. 2 o'clock, someone came along. After I filled in the paperwork, we went and got an ultrasound. 4 o'clock, they had another X-ray examination. 5 o'clock, they checked me in, and the first doctor saw me. After poking and prodding me, it was pushing my stomach. They identified that I had appendicitis and it was likely to burst shortly. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning, they scheduled me for emergency surgery at 5 in the afternoon. So I had to wait, 12 hours for surgery. In the meantime, I called my boss, I called my parents, advised them that I was in hospital, scheduled for surgery, emergency surgery. Went in, had the whole thing, did the knife cut, take the appendix out, everything. 2 days in hospital to recover. Had one complication, and I also volunteered to be there for the training because they had the training doctors going around. I said, fine, I have no problems if you want trainee doctors to come along and poke and prod me before and after and ask a question, because they said my appendix was like in the 5% percentile of being normal. So it was plus or minus 5% of an ideal common appendicitis. And I had no problems. Had one complication after, and they had to get a specialist up at 3 in the morning to examine me via a mobile phone. The on-call doctor overnight in the hospital took a photo of it with her mobile phone and messaged it to the specialist at 3 in the morning. And the specialist came back with the answer in 5 minutes and said, this, you need to do this, fix the problem. Perfect. Went home 2 days later, 2 weeks recovery. I was in pain, had pain pills, but the $42 was literally for the painkillers to take home with me. Everything else was covered under the national health system in Australia. It was amazing. And the other things I've had a back go, and I've had one other problem, and I was basically going at midnight, and I was out the door with painkillers or results within 12 hours, and cost $0, apart from the medicine. So yes, I am well and truly happy with the healthcare system in Australia. Yes, fine, I pay 1% of my income to the government as part of tax, specifically to cover the national health system. But that means other people in Australia, 1%. Doesn't matter what pay rate it is, 1%, and you get health cover for free. Essential services, elective services such as plastic surgery is paid. You pay for that. But if it's part of your health, other than teeth and other than eyes, it's covered under the national health. So I just like it. I just like it, not dislike it. I just like it. So yeah. Oh, we're 4 stars, that's right. You and you. There we go. Yep. So are you actually planning to do a LOL Labyrinth run shortly? Was that you in the Alliance chat? Oh, so they said that they didn't give you a 2-for-1 deal. So if they take the removing the appendix out at the same time, that's a 2-for-1. Yeah, it is. It's a decent system here. It also means that our health system was better able to cope with C-19 issues because we had national health hospitals and beds and infrastructure in place across the country, even in our regional locations. So, yep. Oh, so if you're going into surgery tomorrow, oh man, you're gonna miss me doing my Abyss run. You'll have to watch it after the stream's completed. Because I'm planning to do my Abyss run. Actually, I'm starting mine at 11 a.m. tomorrow, which is about 5 hours ago from now. So by this time tomorrow, I would have been streaming for 5.5 hours. And given most Abyss runs are 6 hours or longer, yeah, you might be able to. You might be able to join me and watch it after the fact. How many potions have you got? Mine is 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, my time in Melbourne, which is approximately 0 GMT. If you want to figure it out, it's approximately 17 hours from now. There you go. No, 19 hours from now. How many level 3 healing potions do you have in your overflow? And do you have Aegon? Okay, okay, you. Do I have any other? I'm really hoping you do have Aegon. Actually, would you like me to do a live? In 6 hours. Okay, so hopefully you get out of the surgery and you're in recovery with a nice cocktail of drugs to make you really wonky while I'm streaming. Would you like me to demonstrate after this arena run? After this arena fight? I want to make sure. Yep. My Aegon one-shot takedown against Red Hulk. If your surgery's in about 6 hours, so you've probably got the whole don't eat at this moment too as well. Come on. Go. Oh, congratulations. Alright, so after this, I'll show you my team. And I pretty much do every... In fact, if you go back to my channel, don't do it now. I've got a playlist in my channel for each path that I did in Labyrinth of Legends. Every single fight is Aegon. Let me just press the help on these and we'll go to the Aegon. Now you'll see the team I use, but I don't know if you've got the same roster. So we'll see. Okay, so fight. It's about a 10-minute fight. Okay, so Labyrinth of Legends. Edit. Get rid of everything. Aegon. Who do I want? I want... Actually, let's just use 4 stars only. 5 stars are obviously more than better, but let's just do 4 stars. Where is she? Cosmic. Okay, you want you. I want Angela. Where is she? Angela. We want Loki. Oh, 4-star Loki. Where's 4-star Loki? And a 4-star Nick Fury. Okay, so these are the bonuses. Why? Nick Fury, because you get the Nick Fury bonus. Okay, simple as that. Alright, so 10% increased rating. You want the Angela bonus because it gives you better potency on all your Furies. So once you get your Aegon to the point where you are, I think it's 300 hits combo, you are generating your Furies, better Furies across the board. Loki, because with an Angela synergy you get 6% extra health. The synergies from Heimdall are self synergy, which is you have an emergency catch-all in case you die. You get a couple of hits in at that point. You have the Angela synergy, which means if you dash back in your fight, hold block for 1.5 seconds, you get a permanent Fury. Great. 15% extra bonus on the Fury, plus, because you've got the Aegon bonus, it's 25% on top of that. And of course, with the Loki synergy, you get dash back and hold, and you get a self-heal. So I usually save it until halfway through the fight to get a bit of a heal back if you need it. Now, the reason why I don't use Thor and Ragnarok Thor is because only Thor's got that there, and you don't get it. Plus, if you have the 7-star Nick Fury, there is a synergy with Loki. You don't need it because it never affects you, but it's there as well. All right, so let's take on Red Hulk. It takes about 10 minutes, so we'll be good. I hate the fact that you can't move around. I've even done Star-Lord with Aegon. I'm not going to use any boosts. I've done Star-Lord with Aegon in a one-shot as well, a few times. Basically, if you can't do Red Hulk... There we go. If you can't do Red Hulk with Aegon as a one-shot, you shouldn't do Labyrinth of Legends. But it's possible that you, like for example, drop your combo early. So you just quit out, come back in, and start again. Now I always use SP1s. I don't use the S Masteries. Because you want to build up your combo quicker, and an SP1 is better than SP2 for building up the combo. Okay. Come on, throw that SP1. There we go. Oh, he evaded. Okay. Come on. Throw that SP1. Come on, SP1. Throw it. Right, you notice I'm not actually triggering the dash back and hold. Bugger. I have to do an SP2. SP2 doesn't give you many hits as an SP1 for the combo. There we go. See, you just dash back and dodge, bait his SP1. Oh, man. I got clipped, sorry. I know some people bring in the synergy of Star-Lord to give the combo shield, but it's actually not worth it. The reason is, once you've got combo 999, you don't need the synergy anymore. And since you get to combo 999, usually after the third or fourth type fight, he's basically, you've got another, I don't know, 12 or 13 fights where he's a useless character you don't use, and you don't need the synergy anymore. So you might as well put someone else in his place, which I did, which was Nick Fury, because Nick Fury is helping on all the fights. Okay, bait him out. Come on. Okay. Okay, I just did the Furies there and the healer. Okay, bait him out. Come on, throw your SP2, SP1. Yeah, so I spend a lot of time working out, for me, because I'm not using this S Masteries combo, of how I needed my build, both with my Masteries and the synergy build up. Which is why I was debating on which fifth horseman I was taking in for Abyss. Because obviously I'm taking in Nick Fury. Oh, man. Obviously I'm taking in Nick Fury, Aegon, Human Torch, and Dr. Doom. But who's the fifth one I should be bringing in? And, I mean, Seaton took in Quake for the Nick Fury synergy of the auto dodge. But that's only 3 per fight. And you should be able to auto dodge by hand. So I decided I would take in the Heimdall synergy for my 5th horseman tomorrow. I think I might have to do the whole SP2s for now. Oh, okay, that's it. I'm going to start again. You can actually take him down with Nick Fury, but it's not worth it. If you check my Path 7 video, which is the last time I do Labyrinth of Legends, you actually see them. I use Nick Fury to kill him off by burning down Red Hulk a bit, so that when I do it with Aegon, it's less of a fight to get that minimum combo. I said I would do this. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to take down Red Hulk with Aegon, without boosts and without revives. But I am going to take him down a bit first with Nick Fury. Well, you see, the whole idea at this point now is I will kill off Nick Fury. Come on. But as long as I get some initial... Okay, now that I've actually this is the other bonus about Nick Fury and the synergy with Heimdall and Angela, is now that I've got a permanent Fury buff, my SP1 charges don't drop off, so I can hit 4 SP1s and go unblockable. Come on, SP1. Throw your SP1. Come on, throw your SP1. There you go. Okay, as you can see, my charges are not dropping off. I just need another SP1, and my Nick Fury is unblockable. Alright, look at that, unblockable. Look at that. Oof. Come on, throw it. Oh, that was annoying. Actually, I can take an SP1, SP3 from him now. Okay, the first time I die like this, I get the Heimdall. There we go. Come on, SP1. Okay, pop off the SP1 on my side. 9 charges. And permanent rage, I die. I'm dead. Alright, now we're going to Aegon. Just give me a sec. Okay. Alright, let's start with that Fury. Alright. Okay. Throw that SP1. I try not to rely on parry in Labyrinth. Very important. Do not rely on parry. Except for like at the first 10 seconds of the fight, you don't rely on parry. Because Labyrinth has limber. Okay, so how's that going? Not bad. Now there is a cheat to this. And it's a cheat that is within the terms and services of Kabam. Come on, throw your SP1. The cheat is you watch a video of a fight with the hero that you're playing with at 1.25 speed. So when you're watching on YouTube, you play it back 1.25 faster. And because you watch the video through all the way through, your muscle memory and your reactions, it will be that when you play it yourself, and you've got to do this before you actually do it and play it, mistimed it. Basically, when you play it back faster, and then you try to do it immediately after, your muscles and your mind will think, why is this going in so slow motion? I've got so much time to react. Alright, so the Red Hulk is down to 71%, and he's done probably about 71% of his enrage timer. So, yep. So yes, you've got to dex it out. So come on, SP1. Throw your SP1. Come on, throw it. Come on, throw it. Yeah, I found out the technique by watching my old videos on a faster playback speed when I was doing a preparation for my second and my third runs. And then I went straight into play Red Hulk. And it was just like playing it in slow motion. Alright, there we are, 60%. And his enrage timer is probably about 60% as well. And there is nothing against the Kabam's terms and services that says anything about watching the video back faster and making your own speed reactions faster. Okay, we are now in the second enrage timer. There we go. And he's at 52%. So should be getting better hits now. Come on, SP3. SP1, sorry. There we go. And look at that, I've got my crit bonus now so I'm getting much better damage after getting 190 combo. I mean, I could quit out now and restart, but it's not actually worth it, because then you'd be wasting a revive. But yeah, I've done path 4. I did a huge farm. I mean, a huge farm. I did over 300 level 3 revives that I farmed off Realm of Legends. In the overflow, and I did the entire path 4 only with overflow potions. I think I might have to bought a few revives because I didn't have enough revives, but oh, look at that, he's down to 40%, less than 40%. So yeah, look at those crits. Come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Ouch. Look at that. 5k crits. And we're down to 31%. Come on, throw it. There we go. Come on, throw it. There we go. 24%. And look at that combo. 305. Which means, if I quit out now, I'd come back with what? 220 combo. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take him out. And because also I've got some points in Assassin's range, look at that. 8k crits. Okay, come on. Throw that SP1. There we go. Look at that. 9k hits. Look at that. Through the block. And he's down. Now, 352, which is the combo I ended with, because I did get hit a few times. Now let's see how much that translates by going to the next fight to see how much combo I carry over. Which is Old Man Logan. Look at that, 264 combo, which means my ability means I would start with the crit chance to hit ignore the physical resistance. And because I'm 264, I'm only like 40 hits away from getting the Fury bonuses. Ah, you've just hit a nail on the head on the nail on the head about farming. Is your AA? What level's your AA? Rank 5? 5-star? Okay, the pros for using Realm of Legends Agent Aegon all the way through is it gets you experience using Aegon. If you can get all the way through, and you can find on my channel a few fights for Aegon doing Realm of Legends all the way through. If you can get all the way through with this team, because you can use the Heimdall and Angela synergy to heal up your fights mid-fight on each of the fights. If you can get through Realm of Legends all the way through without taking any hits, blocked hits are okay, but without losing your combo, you are good enough to do Labyrinth of Legends because you're dodging, blocking, parrying, whatever, managing the baiting of the SP1s and SP2s, and you can overpower Wolverine. You can get to usually the Hulk by getting with at least a 900 rank 4 or 5 star 900 combo, and Hulk with Aegon will go down in like less than 40 seconds, whereas Winter Soldier takes for Aegon 5 minutes to go down. So going through with Aegon gets you skill up with different fighting styles and different fighting characters. Most importantly, the third fight in Labyrinth of Legend is a Captain Marvel. Not Marvel movie. The second fight in Realm of Legends is Captain Marvel. So doing Realm of Legends will let you experience baiting SP1 and SP2 for Captain Marvel, ready for that third fight in Labyrinth of Legends. So it's a good combo to do it that way a couple of times at least. Maybe even the day before you go for you start your Labyrinth run, just do a couple of runs through Realm of Legends just to get that experience. But if you want fast farming, yeah, Archangel. I use, when I want to do fast farming, Angel with 2 Quakes, a Crossbones, and a Hawkeye. That's my farming team when I use Archangel. But I also have him, I upgraded him to rank 5 last week. Anyway, back to arenas. Anyway, so I hope that helped you to see how you can do Red Hulk with Aegon. And that's the team I used. Now, I've got 5 stars, which, like 5-star Nick Fury, gets that initial Red Hulk down to about 70%, 60%, which makes the Aegon fight quicker. Doesn't get this high combo, but it gets quicker, which means the next fight is better with any sort of combo when you're going up against Old Man Logan. So yeah, go for what was I saying? Archangel for the farming. So So I'm just going back to my grind now in arena. Next questions. I actually have the complete Fantastic Four set as 5 and 6 stars. Come on, here we go. I have Human Torch, Thing, and Mr. Fantastic as 5 stars, and Invisible Woman as a 6 star. So in theory, I've got the entire Fantastic Four team as uncollected level team ups. Ready. Have you checked out... Ah, cool. Aegon, by the way, is a killer in Insurrections. The one that replaced Dungeons. Him and Venom the Duck are just absolute killers. Insurgencies. They're both ramp up. Oh man, they're both ramp up champs. But once you've got that ramp up, like the first 3 fights for Howard the Duck are simply to get you to choose and pick the right buffs you want to carry all the way through. Aegon, you want him to go to get that combos, to get to 300 combo. Because once you've got those two characters with Aegon 300 combo or above, or Venom the Duck with his 9 synergies, 9 R&A banks, you take the cornucopia buff, hack, whatever you want to call it, and in insurgencies, what's it called? Man, I can't remember. Incursions. That's insurrections. Incursions. Once you get the cornucopia buff, soon as you get that hit on Aegon, that generates the 3 buffs that time out. Each one of those buffs has a 50% chance to generate another buff. Your Fury times out. Hit it again. Another buff, another buff, another buff. It just goes, explodes. Same with Venom the Duck. You have 9 buffs that are generating as soon as you spawn. Which means you got 50% chance for each one of those buffs to generate another buff from the cornucopia. So if you've got a Venom the Duck with, say, 2 or 3 power gains, you can then get straight up to your SP3 again really quickly. Throw that to respawn the buffs again, generating another round of buffs. It's like instant death for whoever you're fighting. Alright, we're at the winning streak, so now we just use the... Alright, let's grab you, and... Oh no, I don't have a 5-star. And I use the thing. Oh man. Alright, well in that case, let's chuck you in. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I have to wait for tomorrow anyway, because Doom is part of my Alliance War team. So yeah, I've got to wait for that to free up. And Human Torch. So yep. Any other questions? More than happy to chat about anything you've got. Now that I'm back on arenas, which I don't have to concentrate as much like when I'm fighting Red Hog. And given that you're in hospital, I'm guessing you're not planning on streaming the video and you fight for Labyrinth? Do you have an iDevice or an Android device for your fight? Because what I did with my Labyrinth runs, I didn't stream. I recorded them using my iPad's screen record function. And then uploaded after the fights were finished. Oh, okay. I'll show you, in fact, after this. I'll do a quick potion farm of Winter Soldier. So I can show you. It was Quake, Crossbones, and Hawkeye. So let's go over to fight. So I can show you how quick it finishes with... Okay, so you, purple, Quake, 4-star Quake. Oh, don't even need to do that. I can do it from here. I want Crossbones, because that gives the plus 155 critical for both Quakes. And then you want Hawkeye, because Hawkeye gives you plus 15% bonus for ability accuracy. And they stack, so that's plus 30% ability accuracy for Archangel. Yeah, I got an iPad Pro as well. So just record it locally to the iPad when you do your run. And I personally, what I then did was, after doing about an hour of fights, I stop, take a breather because I'm guessing you're going to be hospital. Take a break because all those long fights are stressful, are tiring mentally. Take a break, stop the recording because probably your boosts are gone. Copy the file in case your iPad fills up. Copy the file off to your PC so you can edit it on your PC or store it there. Start recording again, do the rest of the fights after an hour. Because I can tell you right now, your first run is going to take you probably 3 hours at a minimum. My last run took me just under 2 hours. But your first run, because you don't know what you're doing, you're still learning the fights and the mechanics, etc., it's going to take you 3 hours. Even Path 1, the easy, it's still going to be 3 hours. But yeah, just copy the files across to offline storage on your PC in between every hour. That way you've got it backed up. And there you go. I mean, you can always edit it using the iMovie on your iPad, but I actually use offline editing tools such as Blender and FFmpeg, as well as GIMP and Image Magic, because I've got a PC, not an iDevice. I don't have an Apple, a Mac, to create my movies and edit them up and cut them up. Put the splash screens I got in there, and then I just upload them to YouTube. Alright, here we go. Welcome! We've got a third person who's joined us. Here we go. Look at that. You always block. You never dodge for this. Go. Obviously, you always dodge his heavies. There he is, he's down. That is how quick Archangel for farming. Obviously, don't go to the next one because she's immune to poison. If you need potions quickly, Archangel's the one you want. Alright, but doing Winter Soldier and Realm of Legends all the way through with Aegon is good experience for you to different fights, different styles, etc., different baitings that you need to do, ready for Labyrinth of Legends. Okay, so who else has joined us? Because it says here I've got 3 people viewing. Oh, they haven't typed in chat yet. Oh, well. How's the audio sync with regards to the actual gameplay? Because I've currently got it set at 50% audio and a 250 millisecond delay for syncing the audio to video. Alright, so I've got 2 more fights. We'll just get 30 each. Alright, so let's do you. Yeah, because I'm on iPad as well. My personal phone device is an Android, but iPad for gaming. And, yep, crappy offers. Any other questions? Yeah, so if you hop, like I said, just hop onto my channel, go to one of my playlists for Labyrinth Legends in YouTube, and watch the Red Hulk fight on your iPad, because I recorded on an iPad, so it should be the same aspect ratio, and watch it at 1.25 speed playback. Watch it all the way through. And guarantee that when you play your game immediately after, it'll be like, oh my god, what's wrong? It's in slow motion. Oh, I've got to tell you right now, I did a war fight earlier, and it was a hidden node. Oh my god, it was the worst placed character on the hidden node for that. It was Emma Frost on a hidden node, so we couldn't see it was her, where she starts with 1 bar of power. 1 bar of power. Which meant she didn't start in her protected form. Utterly stupid. Want to go there. How are we going? Quake. Yep, good to that. Void's fun to play as well. I mean, you got to like Void. I mean, I wouldn't take him into Labyrinth all the fights, but come on. There we go. And he's down. Okay. Yeah, so basically I just do these arenas just to get the minimum rewards for the minimum amount of effort. The maximum rewards for the minimal amount of effort. Min-maxing. I know some people used to say it was min-maxing on D&D, where you pumped, if you're a paladin, you pumped everything into charisma and strength, and you dropped dexterity, and you pumped into wisdom, and you just basically min-maxed. Anyway, glad to help. Always willing to chat when I'm doing these live streams. And that's it for that fight. I've now got the 150k I need. I now go on to the next one. Have I completed the event yet? Yes, I've got the combat. I better grab the crystal. Oh dear, you know what I haven't done? Oh bugger, okay. Was it 5 fights or 3 fights? 3 fights. Okay, just give me a second, I've got to do the daily objective. Road to Labyrinth. This is how I do my daily objective. Edit. I want you, actually you. 5-star. Get rid of all these. I just need, where is she? Her. And that's it. Done. Welcome, Brody. So you're here now. Is Mark gone? No, Mark's still here. Hello, Brody, or hola. Basically, I just need to kill this person with a parry. I'm going to do it 3 times to get my objective. Stop. Had auto fight. Okay, I know that means something like how are you or greetings, but unfortunately I'm a English channel, so less. Stop. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Hit in. Come on. Oh. But anyway, hello from Australia. Sorry, I'm just doing my... There we go. He's dead. I'm just doing my objectives. Just need to get the 3 kills with static. Then I'm going back to arena farming. And I've just been talking to one of my alliance members. Yeah, I couldn't remember, unfortunately. I apologise. The closest language we had in high school for a second language was Indonesian and French. Uh-oh. Okay, I hope that didn't interrupt anything. Americi, okay. Even though my name's Italian-based, I can speak maybe 10 or 12 words of Italian, so... Unfortunately... Oh, you said Americi. Now, also, this is another way where you can farm events, which is Road to the Labyrinth. So, okay, got it. Objectives. Exit out. Because if you do Road to the Labyrinth, if you got a science, for example, science events, science combat, and you've done all the monthly events, and they're all 100%, and you want to burn some energy, how long have I been playing today or MCOC in general? Well, today I've only been playing an hour 40 minutes. This stream's only been going for an hour 40 minutes. As for how long I've been playing, does it tell you? If you look at the titles, I think there's a title here for Gold member. No. Monkey Joe. I'm pretty sure there's a title to say how long you've been playing. Okay, uncommon title. First Avenger. Future Prometheus. Okay. Over 4 years. I've been playing MCOC for over 4 years. Yes. More than 4 years. As for where I'm ranked, Well, let's have a look, shall we? In my region in Australia, I'm ranked number 15 in total overall hero points. In the world, there you go. 924th total hero points globally. Right, so for about a year, okay, congratulations. I don't even have a Legends badge. I have tried for a Legends run for the last 6 months each time, and I still can't get in a Legends run. And I'm playing on an iDevice. I respec my masteries. I either use Domino or Corvus Glaive. I can't get a Legends run. Right? See, no Legend points. So how's your roster? Have you done Labyrinth yet? I'm just doing the arenas right now. This is just an arena grind to get the minimum for each arena to get the participation and unlock the ranking. Oh! Did you get some good heroes from crystals? Or did you complete something for the first time? I have 2 R2 6 stars. Torch and Domino? I have only one rank 2 6 stars, and that's Corvus. That's mainly because my 6-star roster, not really looking to rank anything up for my 6 stars. I mean, look at what I got. Okay, fine. Maybe Warlock. Maybe Gladiator Hulk. Maybe Beardo if I knew how to use him properly. Sentinel. If I woken Sentinel, I'd definitely take him to rank 2. Colossus, more than likely rank 2, but it's not pushing me at the moment because I got my 6-star, my 5 stars. I got a lot of 5 stars at rank 5, and they're better than rank 2 still. All right, and look, I've got the materials to upgrade and gems to do upgrades on rank 5s. 3 rank 5 5-stars. Corvus, you've got Sunspot. Oh, I'm so jealous. I don't have a Sunspot. I've only got a Sunspot 4. Rank 4-star for Sunspot. I do not have a 5-star. I mean, these are the 5 stars I don't have. I don't have Sunspot, who I'd really like. Namor and Longshots, either one I'd like. But Sunspot, I think, is really the only one that I really would want because of his abilities. So, I mean, I've got Doom. I've got Nick Fury. I've got Quake, Vision OG, Hyperion, Torch 5-star at 160 sig. I've got Void, Aegon at 200 sig, which is great for Labyrinth. I'll be doing Abyss run tomorrow. My first path in Abyss, I'll be doing it tomorrow. Okay. So, but yeah, Warlock is a really good character. So is Sunspot. I do like Warlock's bleed, and I do like his heal block. It's like so OP. And the fact that he's got self-heal on his SP3 makes him a really good character. Holy moly, you awakened your Warlock and you got a Nick Fury. Oh, that is really... Dormammu, not so good, but Nick Fury and Awakening Warlock. Oh, that's... Congratulations, that is so good. I mean, Nick Fury is good as well, but he really needs to be awakened. Um, Tier 1 Alpha and Gold. Oh, Glory Store. That's all it is. Alliance Quest, Glory Store. That'll get you your Alpha. Or wait another... What is it? 6 days for the Alpha Arena. That's true. I know there are people who grind, spend every hour, every spare hour they've got while they're going to work, while they're coming home, their lunch break. I personally, if you want to do that, go for it. Your choice. Me personally, I would rather have the time for myself, for doing other things. So because of that ratio, I say, okay, I'll spend some money, maybe in Odin, buy some FMGs, do a labyrinth run, etc. Potions, to get that time back. So rather than farm for potions, I'll spend some money to get my personal time back and have a life. Oh, congratulations on V4. I know how difficult that was. I did that about a month ago. V3, Variant 3, it was basically Sentinel and Sparky all the way. I had a... Oh. Okay. I had a rank 5 Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, and I had a rank 4 Sentinel Awakened 5-star, and they're the ones plus some other techies that got me through Variant 3. Yeah, Nick Fury, yes. He's going to help you in so much. Maybe not even just him as his synergy, but yeah, he's going to do so much. What am I after? You. Yep. Okay, go for you. Go for you and you. Here we go. Have you done Variant 3 yet? Oh, Warlock, yes, he can do Variant 3. Because the challenge for Variant 3 is the final boss. Here's a tip. And that I only found it by accident, but I realised it after looking at the boss descriptor. Variant 3 final boss, which is a Kang, is you have to one-shot him. Right? Because otherwise it's revived. Variant 3, the final boss, is every 20 seconds, on clockwork, uninterruptible. He heals to full health. Doesn't matter what happens, he heals to full health. However, if he has, and heal blocks don't work, if he has a electrical, like spark damage, occurring on him when he is at that 20-second interval, the heal doesn't work. Right? It's the only thing that blocks it. So basically, you need to have your Warlock do his SP1 and line it up so that its duration of the SP1 occurs on that 20-second interval. So every 20 seconds, just before that. But the Variant 3 has the special ability for every extra tech hero in your team. All tech buffs and debuffs last 20% longer. So Warlocks, if you've got an entire tech team, Warlock's SP1 static damage last longer than 20 seconds. Bingo. I just did war. My personal approach to the variants, variant 3 anyway, was 100% each chapter first. So chapter 1.1, 100%, then chapter 1.2, 100%. Because, yeah, they're progressively worse, but you get good rewards just by doing the 100% of the chapters rather than doing it all the way through and getting the smaller rewards. Because those some rewards there can help you buff up your characters for the run. Okay, you go there. That's it. I mean, it's how I got a few of my 5-star rank up gems for my various characters. Oh, I really should ask. Don't forget to press the like button. I got people talking and chatting in the live chat, but no one's pressing the like button. So are you waiting to get an Aegon so you can do Labyrinth? Or are you going to try to do Labyrinth without an Aegon? Yeah, it's a global node. Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's the global node. And that's why I basically did tech all the way through. I think for one path, I swapped one tech person out. I think that was in chapter 3.1 because I needed some specific hero for the fight. For one of the fights. So... But yeah, oh, thank you for the like. But yeah, it's the global node. You're quite right. Do we have... We don't. Okay, you, and you. Yep, cool. And that's it. Variant 3 is tech all the way through. It is actually fun to do. If I had my streaming rig set up at the time, I probably would have streamed those variants. Yeah, wait to Aegon. Uh-oh. How's the audio and sync with the video? With the video, the fights? Because I've been going now for just on 2 hours, and given the fact I'm doing my Abyss run tomorrow, that's going to be at least 6 hours long. I just want to make sure that the audio after about 2 hours is still good. Oh, I don't know. Did you join in the chats when I was doing the fights for Labyrinth just now? Because Mark earlier were talking, and he's now got an Aegon, and right now he's farming potions to do his first run. So I just took him in with my Aegon and showed him how you can one-shot. Audio is a bit delayed. Okay. Alright, good to know. I might have to tweak it again. I'll review it after the stream. But the Labyrinth run, I did the first shot Aegon with a team and took down Red Hulk in one go without dying. As an example, on the stream. It was great. It was good fun. And also told him how to cheat. There is a way to cheat with Labyrinth, and Aegon. And it is not breaching the terms and services. It's very important you understand it. There is a way to cheat with Labyrinth that does not breach the terms and services. And the way to cheat is up here. Oh, look. Everybody's missing characters. I'm missing Sunspot. Alright. I have 3 of the Fantastic Four as 5 stars. But I had the 4th Fantastic Four that I'm missing as a 6 star. So, there are pros and cons. Aegon and Cap Infinity War? I know a lot of people like Cap Infinity War. I know he's good for a lot of capacity and a lot of stuff. You've basically got to learn how to use him. And unfortunately, I've got so much other roster that I use those more. I've just never had a chance to really take advantage of Cap Infinity War. So, I mean, I've even got him as a 6 star and a 5 star Awakened. So, I mean, for me, for example, I've got Domino. You said you had a Domino 6 star, didn't you? Do you have the Domino Trinity of Red Hulk and Massacre? Go for you. Oh, okay. Yep, exactly. But do you have Domino, don't you? You said you got Domino as a 6 star now. Have you got the other 2 of her Trinity? So Red Hulk and Massacre? Because if you go back, I think last week in one of my other live streams, I did a live stream Legends run using only Domino and her Trinity, with Nick Fury and Quake as her extra 2. I just use Domino pretty much for every single fight run collected each month. Occasionally I'll use a specialty character or Red Hulk for specific fights. But it's pretty much Domino all the way. If you got her, you've got uncollected each month. Sold. You don't have a 5 or 6 star Massacre, but I have a Red Hulk as a 5 star. Okay, do you have a 4 star Massacre? Because you only need Massacre to activate the synergy. Even a 3 star Massacre will do it. Because all it is it gives you 1 extra second on all debuffs, which includes stun. And then all you have to do is parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy with Domino. And she owns uncollected each month. And now that you got Nick plus a Quake will get you that auto dodge if you make a mistake 3 times. That's my go-to team now for uncollected each month. It's not auto fight, but it's pretty much parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy. Fight's over. Yeah, that's... Look, everybody bitches about that. Um, yeah, I'm lucky enough that I've got a 5-star Massacre and a 6-star Red Hulk with my 5-star Domino. Yeah, everybody hates that. Absolutely hates that. Storm. Oh, Black Panther. I'll go for Civil War. And you for diversity. Again, I don't use Quake for anything other than the synergy. I don't know how to Quake and Bake. I mean, Dork Lessons, he goes on and about using Quake and Bake. I can do it sometimes, but I'm not perfect. Yes, there's skill involved in it. I haven't focused on skilling up with Domino. Okay, and you. Yep. But I just use it for the synergies. Okay, here we go. See, I have, and this is really bad, I have a duped Ebony Moore 6-star. That shows you how bad some of my luck has been with 6-stars. I have a duped Juggernaut, I think. 6-star. Yeah, no, 6-star Domino. Look, if you take it to rank 2, she's she's a rank 2, rank 3 candidate. You should take her in with the Red Hulk and Massacre synergy, with your Nick Fury and Quake, and farm Winter Soldier just doing parry and heavies. Uh-oh. Maybe this was a mistake fight. Come on, throw the SP2. Yep, I think this is going to be a mistake. Okay. Yep, dead. Oh yeah. I've just been learning how to use him, and I'm going to be learning it very, very quickly tomorrow when I do my Abyss run, because I got my 5-star Human Torch at rank 5. Sunspot is what I consider the best character. Actually, I'll just take my Domino in to do a Winter Soldier fight. And I consider the Sunspot the best character. Let's do a quick fight with Domino for Winter Soldier. Sunspot is one of the best characters that they should model every other character on for the synergies. Because the Sunspot synergy scales based on his own signature strength. That, I think, is probably the best mechanism that they should introduce and retroactively fit to other characters. You go back and change Wolverine's healing factor, or whatever else. Not healing factor. His synergies based on his sig level. You go do that for all the other characters. You will guarantee you will have people starting to put sig stones into different characters and not hoarding them. So let's just do this with a Massacre, Sunspot, Nick Fury, and a Quake. And show you how easy it is with Domino, and I imagine your 6-star Domino is, to take down Winter Soldier. And farm those potions. Right, it's just basically... And Sunspot has that whole perfect block if there's burning on the opponent. Okay. I'm just going to use heavies and parries. 8 hits, 10% down. I'm not going to use any specials. 14 hits, 80% down. Look at that, 4.5k tick. Oh, congratulations on that pull then. That's what, a 1% or 1.5% pull? Look at that, 58% left, 22 hits. More than 50% down, 26 hits. So if you need potions for any runs or whatever, or variants, Domino's your kick-ass for getting those potions through Winter Soldier. She doesn't really need to be awakened. Awakening's a good bonus, but she's not a must-have awakened character. 38 hits, 25% left. Let's see how many hits we can do with heavies. Forty-two hits. Come on. 44 hits. There you go, 46 hits. Domino's taking down Winter Soldier. And got some healing potions. Easy to farm with Domino. Oh. Oh, I have to hop into AQ. Do my I've got my only 6-star rank 2, which is my Corvus. He's my AQ fighter. He's got his 3 charges because he's taken down a mutant, a tech, and an Avenger, and he just owns these fights. Except when I play crap. Oh, actually, that is bad luck. How many of them are duplicate classes if you're 6 stars? So, what is it? You've got 2 mutants, 2 cosmic, and a science. Ouch. No, no one's not there yet. Okay. The reason why I say ouch... Yeah, look, they say the luck's there, but it can happen. It really can happen. I mean, I've duped... Here, have a look at this. I think my 6 stars. Mystic. Mystic. I've got my Thor Jane Foster. Duped twice. That Sig 40 I've duped her twice, and I never use her for anything. I mean, I got my Doctor Strange from a featured, and then 2 days later, I pulled Doctor Strange from a 6-star classic. Right? Awoken him in 2 days. So yeah, like I got Ebony Maw awakened, duped. But what I was going to say was, this is a technique that I use for maximizing my resources after completing each monthly event. So after getting 100% of each event level, so uncollected all the way down to normal, after doing that, I have energy left over each month, and it's basically, what do I spend it on? Oh, there's a level up event. Here's an interesting thing. These 7-hour class combat events, if you win a fight with a 6-star of that class, you get 510 points. You need 3,500 points to get all of the achievements and basically all of the achievements, right? All the points. So, given the 6-star gives you half a K, 70 energy, which means if you get 70 fights at half a K for 6 stars, you have 3,500. Yeah, Ebony Maw isn't good for anything. You get the 35,000 points you need for the class event, the class combat event. So what you do is you take your 6-star of that class and just run him through auto fight the first 3 events, like round 1, round 2, and round 3, and then quit out and repeat 1, 2, and 3 of Road to the Labyrinth. Right? Auto fighting those events will get you 1 energy is 1,000 points. 70 energy is 35,000 points for the class events. So you can just auto fight, auto fight, auto fight, auto fight, auto fight next, auto fight next, auto fight next, auto fight next. And you get all those points. So you get a 6-star 2, 6-star 3 crystal, 6-star 4 crystal, and the other rewards. Best thing you can do. But it really only works if you've got the 6 stars of the class. And because you've only got 3 different classes or 4 different classes, you can't do them for each and every single class. But that's how you can do it. I mean, obviously you can do it by going fighting in arena and regular questing with that class. And that's good as well. But if you just want to be able to burn through an energy because you're traveling to work, or you're in a meeting, or you're on the phone to someone, or Zoom meeting with someone or whatever, and you just play it in the background with auto fight and the sound turned off, half an hour you can get through the 3 times you've got to go through those each one of those 3, and you're done. So there's a tip. Okay, where was I up to? I've still got another 100,000 to go. Okay. Alright. 7 streak. So I can actually start using some of the better heroes. Actually, to be fair, Ebony Maw, once he's awakened, and once you've built him up in his charges, is a major damage dealer. But you have to do the ramp up. Okay, so let's grab another set of heroes. We want 5-star skill. We want Winter Soldier, Taskmaster, and Killmonger. This team up of Taskmaster, Winter Soldier, and Killmonger is way, way, way underrated. Yep. Because it gives the Winter Soldier that extra 5% chance of a power drain. And it's just like way underrated. And also, now that I've got a 6-star Taskmaster, not Awakened, but just a regular 6-star, I've been finding that he's fun to play. People have been saying for years, years, that he's really underrated. Not many people value him. And after reading the instructions and figuring out how to play him, he's really underrated. Fury needs to be awakened. And there are 2 ways to use him. Either as a damage dealer. Right. The main reason with Fury is you need to have him awakened and kill him off. Kill him off so his life model decoy is dead and he's back down to 0 charges. That's it. And then you go down to 30% health. You do 2 SP1s. Don't take any hits. You can take block hits, but you can't take regular hits. So you can get his tactical charges to 16. And that means he's now permanently unblocked. So you can just do SP2s from then on. SP2, SP2, SP2. All the way through. But there is a cheat. Taskmaster is really surprisingly good to use. I know Seaton hasn't done it. Okay, there is another way you can cheat with Nick Fury. When I say cheat, I mean use a mechanic that you don't need Nick Fury to be awakened. But it takes some synergies. And I'll show you after I complete this, because I want to finish off this arena, which is just one more round. I want you, Sentinel, and Angela. The key issue is you have Nick Fury, you have Heimdall, and you have Angela, which I shall show you after this. Yes, that's good. And I'll show you how to use Nick Fury against Winter Soldier with some good synergies. Because the key issue with Nick Fury is you want him to have a permanent Fury buff, so that you can take advantage of his tactical charges ability. Because as long as Nick Fury has a Fury buff in play, his tactical charges from his SP1 or getting hit don't time out, don't expire. The clock stops. And you get that when you die. When you've got an awakened Nick Fury, you get that automatically after he's died the first time. But there are ways to do it before he dies, which I shall show you after this. And I shouldn't have done that. Yes, I should have. That. So let me just finish off this fight, and I'll show you how to do Nick Fury with some really nifty stuff. Without having to awaken him. I mean, obviously he's good as a synergy partner, unawakened. There's analysis charges. Okay, that's good. There we go. Done, he's dead. Alright. Okay, so I've met the this arena's 350 milestone, so that's all I need. Alright, so continue, claim, continue. Okay, so here we go. Let's just go into Winter Soldier again. Everyone's favourite punching bag. Yay! So, this is the team we want. Alright, so we want Nick Fury. We want Heimdall, who I have as a 4 and a 5 star, but 4 stars will both do. The reason you want that is you want this. Once per fight, and you do a dash back and hold, you get an infinite duration Fury buff. Okay? Now, we want Hawkeye and sort by alphabetical. Which one is it? It's one of the Black Panthers. Which one is it? Is it that one? Or is it Civil War? It's Civil War. Because what you want is skilled champions, bleeds, do 25% extra damage. Now you could stack 3 Black Panthers and a Hawkeye, but you wouldn't get the Fury buff. And we want the Fury buff. Okay. So now we go in, and I'll show you what we do with the Fury buff. Because normally when you fight, you get the tactical charges from the SP1, but they expire. They have a cooldown timer. Alright, so let's just... I mean, look at that bleed. The 5th light, because of the synergy from Hawkeye, each bleed does 1400 damage per tick. Now, watch this. Those tactical charges are expiring. Alright, but if I dash back and take a Fury buff, they no longer expire. Now I just need 3 more SP1s and I become unblockable. So watch this. And that's done. So let's get that 3rd SP1. One more. One more. Here we go. There we go. I'm now permanently unblockable. So watch this. Alright. If Fury goes into block mode again, like that. Oh! I just unblock him. And now, my SP3, SP2 becomes unblockable. And I've now got that internal bleeding. And what that internal bleeding does is it means that how many tactical charges I've got increase per tactical charge increases the duration of all bleeds. So now all those bleeds that I'm doing now with SP2s and heavies and finishing light finishes, or even the heavy like that, last longer. So it's like, but you never ever do what I just did, which is push up to an SP1 again, and you lose the unblockable. So I've now got to go SP1, do 4 more SP1s again to get that unblockable. Because he's at 80% now, I don't really need to. What do you mean, not sure what happened? Oh! Okay. Might be something on my end. My stream says it's healthy. What's the analytics say? Stream health. Oh yeah, I had an error at 5:39. Okay, I might have to change my bitrate. I'm currently setting at 3500. I might have to bump it down. Alright, okay. Basically, this combo team will give you some huge bonuses and huge What's the message? Hero use. Cool. We'll give you some huge bonuses. The key issue is the info, the signature ability for Fury's Fury is down here. Where is it? Okay. At 15 charges, you become unblockable. Alright? When Nick Fury is under effect of a Fury buff, the tactical charges duration pause. So, you use the combo of Angela and Heimdall, dash back, hold, block, and you get a permanent Fury charge, which means your tactical charges don't expire. So you just do 4 SP1s while Nick Fury's alive. Those 4 SP1s will get you 16 tactical charges, which means you immediately, all your hits become unblockable. Would you like me to do it again with the next hero? I'm more than happy to give it another try, taking on Captain Marvel with the same mechanic. Hello. Oh, yep, I'm still moving. Alright, look, I'll do Captain Marvel with the exact same steps I did before. Nick Fury, without healing, and I'll show you what I did. Get the boost of the permanent Fury buff. And now I just want to build to an SP1. I need to build to 4 SP1s. Doesn't matter if they're blocked, I just need the SP1 to go off. Okay, that's the second SP1. 2 more. Oh yeah, it's just a matter of saying, okay, how can we game the system? Uh-oh, have you dropped that again? Okay, so now I am unblockable. I no longer do SP1s, I only do SP2s. And I finish my unblocks with lights only to get those extra durations. Yeah, I'm still here as well. See, look at that. Look how many bleeds on her right now. Three internal bleeds. 1800 damage on the light bleed. And she's dead. So you can do some really good stuff with Nick Fury without him being awakened with the right combo of synergies. Why do you finish lights? Aha! Okay. That's to do with his bleeds. Nick Fury has 3 ways of giving bleeds. Each hit of a heavy, 3 hits in a heavy, will generate a bleed. Alright, basic attack. Landing a heavy attack has a 100% chance to inflict a bleed up to 3 stacks. So 3 bleeds. Those bleeds last for 12 seconds and do 115 damage over those 12 seconds. So it's like 14 damage per tick. Ending a combo with a light attack has a 100% chance to inflict a bleed lasting for 1 second for 1,000. Now, because you've got potentially the synergies that increase bleed durations, what are they called? Deep wounds. That can be up to 2.5 seconds. So that 1,000 second for 1 second is actually 2,500, because it doesn't scale out to the duration. It says this is how much it ticks for. I'm going to tick it for more seconds after that. Given the synergy from Hawkeye and Black Panther Civil War, that is increased by 25%. So that's actually, instead of 1,000 over 1 second, it's 1,250 over 1 second. Same with the other bleeds. But landing a medium on the last will only give you, or landing a medium period, only gives you 57 bleed over 6 seconds. But you want to convert 8 bleed stacks to 1 blood internal bleeding, because internal bleeding gives you better damage. When someone's got an internal bleed, they deal 6,000 damage over 30 seconds. While internal bleeding is occurring, all of your bleeds up here that you've got from your basic attacks, so your lights, your mediums, your heavies, are longer by 0.2 seconds. Now, if you've got the Fury stack and you've got 16 combo on tactical charges, that 16 times 0.2, which is an extra, what's that, 16 times 0.2 is extra 3 seconds of bleed damage. So this 1,250 damage with the combo from Hawkeye over 1 second, plus internal bleeding, plus the deep wounds mastery, which makes it 3 seconds, plus another 3 seconds of deep wounds and tactical charges, make it 6 seconds. You've got 6 seconds at 1,200 per second. So you've got about 7,000 damage over 6 seconds. So that is why you want to get into the. I've got a few more arenas to go. Just helping Brody here, who's in chat, who's asking about Nick Fury, about why I did the light bleeds versus the deep heavy bleeds versus the medium bleeds. So basically, you want to be able to convert bleeds into internal bleeds as quick as possible, and because an SP2, will cause up to 4 stacks of bleeds, right, and a chance to stun the opponent. So you basically, once you've got unstoppable, don't do any SP1s anymore. Only do SP2s. Convert as many things to internal bleeds that take for 30 seconds. And for each internal bleed, I had like 3 internal bleeds there at one point. And it says here, per tactical charge. I had 3 internal bleeds, 3 tactical charges. 3 times that. So I had potentially bleeds that were going for like 20 seconds. So Nick Fury can be a mean mother F person, even unawakened, with the right synergy team. All right, you can use a 4-star Heimdall and a 3-star Angela. You can't use a 3-star Heimdall. You have to have the 4-star or above, because 4-star is the only one with the Angela combo. You can use 4-star Black Panther and a 4-star Hawkeye, or even a 3-star Hawkeye, because you just want to activate the synergy that is in Black Panther. Right? The synergy you want to activate is 25 plus 25 bleed damage. Right? Simple as that. You want the Heimdall synergy, so you do the dash back and get the Fury, and that's it. It's just like burn down Realm and Legends, and you get a whole lot of potion farming this way as well. I mean, if you haven't got a great one like Domino, you've got Domino now. Domino's quicker, faster to take down Winter Soldier, but Nick Fury is fun. Let me just quit out of that. Anyway, I still have some arenas to do. I've got the 6-star arena to fight, since I've done the other arenas. Oh, no, I've got to do my Alliance quest. Welcome, Raptor. Tomorrow is my Abyss run. 11 a.m. tomorrow, Melbourne time. Done. Which means it is 16 and a half hours away. How are we off for? Oh, cool. Okay, on the second last one left. And now I've got to do the arenas. I've got... Okay. I would have done the Abyss today, but some of my heroes are in Alliance War. I was going to do it on the weekend, but Katie Candy did hers. Alright, so I need 1,000,000 points. Let's start off with the synergies. Doctor Strange. Yeah! 4 a.m. Okay. Off. Good news? So what's the good news? Have you got an Aegon? Or you did your Labyrinth run? Good night, Brody. Sleep tight. And see you next time. Oh, congratulations. So you have a 5-star Domino? Oh, that's so sweet. So now have you got the 3 you need? Like I showed the other day? Domino, Red Hulk, and Massacre. Because she doesn't need to be awakened. She's kick-ass, unawakened. Yep. Cool. Have you ranked her up yet? And did you wait until you got a mutant rank up event? Oh, that's right. You don't even have a 3-star Red Hulk. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Well, Open a lot of 3-star crystals. You're bound to find one. One of the other people who was here earlier, Mark, got Domino's 6-star from a 6-star crystal. He's only got 4 6-stars, but he's got a 6-star Domino now. Lucky, lucky person. Basically, you have to open a crystal. Unless they come in as a... No, they are in the basic. They are. But you've got like 150 characters in the basic. No, they are in PH. They are. There is another way. I'll show you. Give me a second here. They may not be in the basic 2-star. Alright, I can tell you that. They may not be in the basic 2-star. At least Massacre isn't. I'll show you why after this. Give me a second to finish this. Okay. Alright, so the basic 2-star hasn't been updated in 4 years. Okay? So let's go look at the crystals. Where are we? Basic 2-star. These are the ones you might have it. The Junior Red Room Recruit Crystal and the Senior Red Room Recruit Crystal. So if you look in here, the Senior one has Guillotine, Hulkbuster, Massacre, and Red Hulk. Massacre, there you go. This crystal, the Senior Red Room Crystal, has Massacre in it. Okay. And the Junior one has... Let's see, does this have Red Hulk? Hawkeye... Red Hulk. The Junior Crystal, get the Red Hulks. Well, you get those by completing the daily events. Right? The ones that give you the Red Room Crystals. Where you have to just kill one specific class. Or, over here, in the store, Junior Red Room Crystals, and the Senior Red Room Crystals, 75 credits each. Yes, they give one for each rift. But you can also buy crystals for 75 credits, which give you those chance to get those heroes. But I'm saying they can be gotten by other means. And yes, they are in the 3-star and the 4-star basics. So if I go into PHCs, for example, let's open 20 crystals and see what we get. And I'm pretty sure I might get a Red Hulk and or a Massacre. Let's see. What have we got? I've got a 4-star. 4-star Ragnarok came out after Domino and after Red Hulk. Red Hulk was there before Ragnarok. Let's do the next 10. another Thor Ragnarok. And look at that. That's Vision Arcus. He only came out 3-4 months ago. Yet he is in the PHC. Right? So that means Massacre and Red Hulk, which came out more than a year ago, 18 months ago, they're in the PHCs. Okay? So it is possible to get them. As you can see, I have got a lot of shards hoarded. And if we look down here, you will see that I have... Where are we? A lot of regular crystals hoarded. For a reason. But I'm not hoarding them for hoard's sake. I actually use them and I actually do open them on occasion. So yeah, they are there. They are in the PHC. They are in the basic 4-star. They are in the basic 3-star crystal. I mean, even if you do incursions. Oh, there you go. Let's look at the incursions. Do you do the incursions? So let's look at the 5-star crystals in incursions, as they are right now. That one has... Nope. What's this one have? Aegon. There you go. There's an Aegon crystal. Right. Get some points doing incursions. You can buy a crystal with a 1 in 12 chance to get an Aegon. But that also has a chance to get just an Aegon. Let's look at this crystal. This one has a chance to get... No, nobody you need. What about this one? This one has a chance for... No, no one you need there for the synergy. And let's look at this one. This one is... Nothing there. And... Nothing there. So basically, right now, I think for you, the only crystal that you want to get from incursions is the War Crystal, because it has a chance to get you an Aegon. But these change in 20 days' time. So you can save up your incursion points, and after the 20 days has changed and reset, there's more than likely Massacre or Red Hulk to be added into one of these crystals. And they're always limited pool of, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters. So you literally have a 10% chance of getting the one you want. So when they add Massacre or when they add Red Hulk into into the incursion crystals, you've got a 10% chance of getting the character you want, which is much better than a 5-star crystal, which is I think 120 characters in the 5-star basic, 130. So you're like less than 1% chance to get the one you want. So it can be done. It can be done. It's just a matter of planning your resources and saying, okay, I'll do some incursion, build up some crystals and shards, because if you don't get it out of the 5-star crystal in incursion, and if you've still got some incursion shards left over, you've got 2 chances. You can buy the 4-star crystal, and then you've got 2 chances to win the same characters. When you look there, Civil Warrior, Green Goblin, right? 4-star Genesis Crystal, right? 4-star War Crystal. Oh, that's different. Okay, because the 5-star War Crystal gives you the Aegon chance, but the 4-star War... Okay, we didn't look at the 4 stars. Okay, no Aegon there. Do we see any ones that you want? No, nothing there. Red Hulk! There's a Red Hulk! Do you need a Red Hulk, or was it Massacre? So if you've got 18,000 incursion crystals, you can buy 2 of these crystals, and you've then got a 10%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So 1 in 10 chance on 2 crystals to get a Red Hulk. Okay, so was it Massacre you're also after? What have we got up here? Because was it Massacre or was it Red Hulk that you needed? Okay, so the 4-star crystals don't have Massacre this time around, but the 4-star Evolution crystal, which is worth 9,000 shards from incursions, gets you a 10% chance of getting a Red Hulk. And that's all you need for the synergy for Domino. You then just need the Massacre one. So let's look at the 3-star ones. If you're just after the Massacre one for synergy for... Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Another Red Hulk there as well for the 3-star. But you really don't want a 3-star because sometimes you actually do use the Red Hulk. Nope. And nope. Yeah. So there you go. Evolution crystal. The Domino synergy. You need Domino plus a Red Hulk. It doesn't need to be the same star. You can use a 5-star Domino and a 4-star Red Hulk and a 3-star Massacre, and that will still meet your synergy requirements. Do you do incursions? Welcome, Killer. We're just talking about synergies and Domino, because Raptor just got Domino 5-star. But it turns out he's missing one of the characters for the Domino synergy. Because I showed him the other day on a live stream how even a 4-star Domino can do the uncollected first chapter with using only 4-star Domino. Anyway, so you can get a Red Hulk there. Wait 20 days, the Massacre one might show up when they change these crystals. And just save up your crystals, buy those crystals at ones that will be good for you, and go that way. I got to Sector 7, Zone 4. Do you go back and do Sector 6? I mean, I've gotten to Sector 7, Zone... I think it's 7 or 8. And then I go back and do all of Sector 6, which gives you more crystals again, because you can do it. Because you can do Sector 7 and Sector 6. Even though you've done the first 4 rooms of Sector 7, you still get the Sector 6 crystals as well for the first 4 rooms. And of course you can always just buy 5-star crystals directly with shards, but it's an option, but I just would rather save up the extra 5,000 and get a custom crystal with a 10% chance of the hero that I want. So it's possible to do it. Anyway, hello Killer. What can I do you for? I'm meant to be doing some arena farming, but I've been doing other stuff, talking to other people, doing a Red Hulk fight in Labyrinth for a person who's just got Aegon to show him how good it is. Okay. Let's keep going on the arenas while people chat in the chat and talk in the talk. Okay, so we want Invisible Woman, a Nihilus, and a Darkhawk. Okay, good choice. And yes, Killer, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Melbourne time, I will be doing my Abyss Path 1 attempt. So that's approximately 16 hours and 15 minutes away. I've decided my synergy team is going to be Aegon, obviously, Nick Fury, Human Torch, Doctor Doom, and I'm really hoping between now and then we get a Mystic level up event. And my 5th is going to be Heimdall for the last punch synergy. And Killer is left. So any other questions you want to talk about? Not even just MCOC related, other stuff as well. Okay, next group of 6-star. I'm guessing you're liking this. All these 6-star combats are in arena. Okay, let's grab who next? Oh, yep, you. Where is he? You and you. Since I'm only after a million points, what the hell? Okay, so let's put you up there. Yeah, that's good. Since I'm only after the 1,000,000 points to get the 1,000,000 point participation rank rewards, I only need to do 6 or 7 fights. And get some power up. Here we go. Right, Jenny in. Done. Mordo is really good on defense. I find him. You got to know the mechanics on how to play Mordo on offense. But how to play Sentinel on offense? Oh, so easy. Six-star Sentinel was really good. Cull Obsidian. Cull Obsidian was one of those actual characters that got nerfed a couple of months ago, if you don't remember. So he was actually good for a number of things. And in fact, he's actually the second last fight in my Abyss run tomorrow. Cull Obsidian is a good damage and ramp up character, because he'll also have carryover charges to the next fight, I believe. Basically, he's one of those characters is basically you want to spam his heavy. Spam his heavy, and then I think it's SP2 for the best damage. Captain America Civil War, not a Hulk. There and her. But I've got Cull Obsidian. I just use him for arena fodder. That's good enough. Okay, you go down there. You go up there. And we're good. Oof. But basically, a Colour Obsidian is just arena fodder. How are we going? 3 hours so far on the live stream. Okay. Which is actually pretty good because my run for tomorrow is meant to be... still healthy. Meant to be about 6 hours at least. I'm starting at 11. Might go 7 or 8 hours ago. I might be hitting the boss or the last 2 fights round about this time tomorrow. Although, to be fair, I'm told that if you've got Dr. Doom, Colour Obsidian is a one-shot. You can just do him, you don't need to take any revives. Honestly, I don't use him for any content except for arena. He doesn't do any bleeds, he only armor breaks, and he just ramps up damage based on armor break. And since most of the content that we have, like the monthly quests, Jesus, I have to do a reboot shortly. Most of the content that we have is, generally speaking, you need specific champs for sometimes specific fights. Cull might be one of those specific champs for a specific fight. Have I frozen? No, I'm good. Okay. Alright, next fight. Who do I want? You, and... Where is Warlock? Is that correct? Yes, because Bishop gets... Yep, okay. This is what I hate. Cable should be immune to Bishop, to Warlock. You should be able to take Cable against Warlock because Cable should be immune to Warlock. I think the one fight I'm really worried about in the Abyss tomorrow is probably the Cyclops fight. Degen on him. So, oh. There we go. And she's down. Honestly, don't know which content you'd put her on. Cull is not the best. Here we go. Gee, we're both infected with the transmode virus. Whee! Splat. I love that. That's SB2. Alright. So I've got 2 more arena rounds to go. And then I'm done. I can go have dinner. And do some last minute prep for tomorrow. Okay, so which combo... Okay, that's right. You. Where's Bishop? And we'll assume someone else for Electro. Who was it? It was a villain, wasn't it? No. Ah, that's what. There you go. So I'm just trying to find out the best combo for each one to get the best synergy, to get the best bonuses. So I really should see if there's a online tool like Aunt May, but specifically for Arena, where you can put in your list of characters and it'll automatically say these are the best Arena matches up to get the best PI increase, which gets the best points increase. But that'd be too useful. Yeah, I got myself this Electro from a as a feature, as a trophy champ. It's down. That means only 4 more fights left. So if you got any more questions, any more requests, get them in now. And he's down. One more fight. One more arena. What's tomorrow's arena? Tomorrow's starts the tier 4 basic 2-day arena. Well, I'm not doing that tomorrow because I'll be doing Abyss. I'll probably have to farm that completely the day after. Okay. Last pair up. Okay, let's have a look. Hulk, you. There we go. Ugh, clairvoyant. Yeah, I don't want to go Omega Red. I don't want to go clairvoyant. Yep, I'm good with that. Thinking this person's got recoil. Yep. So I can just wait and recoil this person out. Or not. There we go. Done. No, I am in Australia. Hence, Melbourne, Australia, up here on this label. Born and raised in Australia. Done. Are you from England? Ugh. No, I have never been to Pommyland. I've got some relatives who moved over there from Australia. And then they moved back and they moved back over again. And then some of them move back. There we go. So you get the recoil there. Done. And that gets me the 1,000,000 points that I was after. That's all I was after, to get those 200 5-star shards and a PHC. Right, so I get the PHC from there, back to Arena. And if we look here, I now qualify for some Arena boosts and 200 5-star shards. I could push to there and get 500, but 200 every 3 days, so I get 400 every 3 days out of that. So let's finish with the help on that. And that's it. I have completed my minimum Arena. So I've got 30 for that, 80 for that, 150 for that, 350 for that, and 1,000,000 for that, which means I get the minimum rewards. So come Friday my time, I get 5 emails with 5 bonuses. And that 3 hours, 11 minutes plus doing other content gets me extra rewards on Friday. Just pops in the mail, there it is. And because I also finished that, I got the nice science event. A lot of hero usage. So I got Cavaliers as well. Participated in the Arena. I'm 3rd so far. Okay. Did I use any? Yep, I got my participation in Arena. And oh, okay. Let's have a look at my Alliance War. Is the C-19 affecting Australia? Yes. What the hell? Come on, Alliance guys, move. Okay. Imports and exports, non-existent. Getting stuff from overseas takes months now because they have to go through quarantine, isolation. Basically, we get a lot of stuff from China. We export a lot of stuff to China, which is another taboo word because our Prime Minister and a lot of senior politicians have been pushing very vocally about investigation into the C-19 source in China. And yeah. Anyway, so imports, exports. Unlike New Zealand, our Prime Minister... Our Prime Minister didn't lock down as quick as New Zealand did. New Zealand locked down quicker than we did. The New Zealand's Prime Minister and all politicians voluntarily reduced their entire wage for the duration, and it's still going on, by 20%. Every politician across the board gets their voluntary wage cut by 20%. Our PM has stated publicly they will not be doing that for Australia. And as I'm guessing Trump, etc., from the US, also not doing it. Right? People are getting laid off and reduced wages and unemployment. What are the politicians doing? Well, no, I'm not giving you any of my money. That's how they're doing in the US and in Australia. For example, I do have a full-time job. I was working from home, but because I had too much leave on my leave accrue in my department, everybody else in my department was very up to date and had virtually no leave available. So HR and finance asked me if I would take my leave at some point, sooner rather than later. So I said, bugger that. I'll take May off. Hence, I'm doing this and streaming. And I'll be going back in June, back to work, etc. So there are a lot of people who are doing the same thing, having to work, or having to take leave. The lockdown, yes, We don't go out. We don't go to clubs. We don't the beach, etc. Social events. But the lockdown is lifting at the moment in different states in Australia. Clubs aren't being opened. Restaurants are being opened, but they're now requiring all their tables to be 4 meters metric. Remember, apart. Right, limited to 20 or 30 people, depending on the size of the restaurant, at a time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Why do you allow a massive event? And he just thinks, and then he says, actually, I think personally, President Trump should be nominated for the International Darwin Award proxy. Have you heard of a Darwin Award? The Darwin Award, if you haven't heard of it, anybody else who hasn't heard of it, is an award that is given out each year to people, individuals, or group of individuals that kill themselves in creative ways without allowing their stupid genes to be passed on to the next generation. And President Trump's comments about people injecting themselves with bleach to clear out the coronavirus or drinking bleach caused huge numbers in the US to start drinking bleach and start injecting bleach raw and dying. Right? Now, more than likely, a lot of those people were also anti-vaxxers and other things, but they're most likely not going to have kids. And he has helped reduce the stupid people and their stupid people genes going forward. Sorry. And he should be nominated for a Darwin Award proxy. That's just my opinion. I would love to see if he got nominated and got the Darwin Award proxy for this year. That's just me. Anyway, some of the things are reducing. You can go to shops still. There's no hoarding anymore. And you can look up the Darwin Awards. It's actually given by a group of people, and it's available and listed on the internet, I think on the wiki, on Wikipedia, listing the nominees and the winners and how they died each year, going back decades. So, yep. So yeah, hoarding stopped. You can go to shopping centres now. You can go to Safeways, Woolies, Kmart. Shelves have stock on them. There's no longer limits on most things. There are still limits up there saying, don't be an arsehole. Buy sensibly. Don't buy big. Buy what you need. You don't need to buy any more than that. Okay, well, I'd help take out Red Skull, but I've got no energy. All the links are down, so someone else can hit him, or else I can come back in an hour and hit him. So, anyway, that is pretty much it for me. I'm going to have dinner now. Yep. Actually, here's a question. Because I read tech journals and tech feeds, and one of the big things about the America is foreign countries manipulating and impacting the American voting system. You have all these electronic voting systems that you put in place, and you have countries manipulating them and hacking them, etc. And you've got guys and security guys showing how easy it is to hack these, but no one ever says, okay, we screwed up. The company who makes them sweeps it under the rug, might patch one vulnerability, but doesn't patch them all, and you get screw-ups with your voting, with your electoral college, right? The voting system. But the problem is, you only get 30% turnout. 30% of your population, give or take 5% seasonal variances, ever vote. The rest just can't be bothered. So you've got 70% of the population who, if they voted, would have a massive change on your representative landscape. Because if those people ever use their voice, you'd have a big difference, big swing. The difference in Australia, it is mandated that all adults of voting age vote. If you don't vote, you get fined, right? They keep a check and cross-reference everything. And you can do postal vote if you're overseas, if you're in hospital, if you can't vote for whatever reason, because you get to know that there's a vote coming 6 weeks in advance, right? 6 weeks. You've got plenty of time to contact the Australian Electoral Commission, who manages elections in Australia, both state and nationally, and say, I need to be able to do a postal vote. All right? So you get the postal vote paperwork. You can fill it in and throw it in the mail, and it goes to the post office, goes to the voting system. We don't do digital votes. We do everything on paper. Right? The last time I had a vote, I kid you not, it was, well, I can't do it because it goes off screen. The voting form had 120 boxes. And if I wanted to vote how I wanted to vote for which representatives, for my electorate, I potentially had to number them in order, 1 through to 120. Okay? But I still had to vote. I still had to go up to a voting booth, collect my voting forms, and there's like 3 forms, get my name checked off, and then they cross-reference those check boxes, those books, right? At the end of the day, the Electoral Commission goes away, did you vote at multiple locations? Because if you go and vote at multiple locations, you get fined. The police come and get you. And the voting is always on a Saturday. Right? It's not during the week, it's always on a Saturday, so that most likely you have free time to go. If you're not working, you can go to it. So you have to vote. You have to participate in the electoral system. And that changes how our democratic system works in Australia versus the US. So, yeah. Plus also they have what's in Australia is called a sausage chisel, which is basically a barbecue for $1 or $1.50. You get your sausage, some sauce and a bread slice. You buy that because usually they have the voting at the local college or local high school because they can use those premises on the weekend. And they have a fundraiser, and the school usually has someone running the sausage sizzle where you can buy that, or cupcakes or something else like that. And you can just have a sausage while you're waiting in line to go in. But the key issue is, from Australia's point of view, is it's not digital, it's electronic. Which means that when they count, they have to count each individual page. So you have people employed doing the counting. You have people employed securing the boxes and the ballots and doing everything across that board. And when there's not elections happening, because we only have elections every 4 years, or when they call an election out of cycle, the same electoral commission, you've also got the state electoral commission, which is the commissions for managing the state votes as opposed to national ones. But that electoral commission also does votes for other systems. We have unions in Australia. I know you've got unions in the US, but unions also have votes. And when unions want their members to vote on something, they outsource the voting process to the Australian Electoral Commission when it's not being when there isn't an election on, and they coordinate as an impartial third party. They manage the votes. The votes come in. People votes get sent out to be voted on to the people, in the union. Those votes are voluntary. It's not mandatory because it's a private vote. But they come back to the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission doesn't give a stuff on who wins, who loses. They just tally the votes, give them back to the unions. So it's a win-win. Whereas in the US, everything has to be digitized. Everything has to be privatized. Well, you can privatize the electoral system, but you need to be able to make it accountable. And making it digital, in my opinion, is a stupid move because it's taking away employment. And also because if you had everybody voting and you had it manually counting, yes, it might take a day before you have a good indicator rather than, an hour. After an hour it's done, it's all results are in if it's digital. No. You count, you can do recounts, examination, all that other stuff. But if you had everybody in the US voting, your political system would have a drastic change. But that's just me, my opinion. Everybody has an opinion, and so on. Nothing else. So thank you for that. Thank you for the company. Thank you for the chat. Sorry we got onto politics. I try to normally steer away from it, but it's at the end and a lot of talk. And I put it on the stream. This is an adult's content. It is not suitable for children. So there's no way that YouTube should block me for doing political commentary. And I compared the pros and cons between two different electoral colleges and electoral systems and mechanisms in two different countries. So it's a commentary as opposed to promotion. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for everybody who came. Thank you for everybody who comes and watches these live streams after the fact. And thank you for the good wishes on Abyss. Let's see, have a look how many, before I go, how much overflow I have with healing potions and revives. Yeah, there's a fair few healing potions there. And a few revives there. And a few healing potions there. So yeah, I got a few healing potions. Goodbye. Have fun and thank you all. There's my mouse.